Hi, my name is Jeremy Whitmer. I'm the head of North America for Amplify-Now, and I would like to show you how Amplify can be used to help manage your cost transformation program. Amplify is a strategy execution management solution that provides a collaborative single source of truth for managing your transformation program. Within the tool, we have several key features that will help you keep your programs on track, such as portfolio optimization, delivery planning and reporting, risk, issue, and dependency management, and finally, benefits tracking, which allows you to plan out the realization of benefits from your program and tracks how well you're performing against those targets. Today, what I would like to do is take you through a quick demo of Amplify in the shoes of a project management or transformation management office lead. In this demonstration, we're going to focus on three main use cases. And so first of all, we'll start off by showing how Amplify can be used to set goals and how we can evaluate the portfolio of initiatives that are contributing to achieving those goals. Second, we will highlight how Amplify can be used to drill down from the program level down to the individual initiatives to help perform a root cause analysis as to why our transformation program is falling short of our goals. Finally, we will highlight the flexible Power BI reporting integration, which allows us to not only create custom visualizations, but also to export slides that we can then distribute throughout the organization. So with that, we are going to switch over to Amplify. So when I first log into Amplify, I'm presented with my personal dashboard, which has many of the highlights that I would have for helping to manage my program. But what we're going to do is we're going to navigate to the hierarchy to take a look at the structure of our transformation program. First, you can see that we have numerous programs that we are managing within this instance of Amplify. In this example, what we're going to do is highlight our business transformation program. And so what we can do, first of all, is to scroll down and show the overall structure of this program here. So you can see the program. Underneath the program, we have our work streams. Then we have our initiatives, or in some cases, we have substreams. And then we can drill down to see our initiatives. Additionally, what we can do is add our goals as well as our financial savings to help us understand not only what is the initiative structure, but how does this contribute to our overall program. And so we can see here, first of all, we have some goals, such as reducing our OpEx spend at the program level, increasing our number of customers, and we also have some goals which are down here more at the workstream level. And then finally we have our benefits, which are down here at the bottom level with the supporting initiatives. So what we're going to do first is take a look at one of these goals and evaluate how well we're progressing in terms of achieving that goal. So here we have the goal that's been defined, reduce OpEx spend, and we have the target of 20 million per year by 2022. And so what we see here is that we have the buildup of our goal over time. That's the blue line. We also have our forecast in the blue line and the gray bar, which is our baseline. So the good news is we're about $2 million above our goal with the current plan that we've highlighted here. If we scroll down, we can see how each of our initiatives help contribute to this overall goal here. So what we're going to do next is take a look at the maturity of these initiatives to see how far along they are through our stage gate process. And so what I can do is go to our business transformation program dashboard, and then what we'll do is take a look at our stage gate process. So the stage gate process gives us an overview of the maturity of our program by tracking the progress of the initiatives through these different stages that you see here. Now, one point to mention is that the stage gate process is completely customizable, and so we can change the number of stages, their names, the validation criteria, as well as the required approvers. And so what we can see in this example is that what we have is a somewhat mature portfolio of initiatives. We have quite a few that are in the plan phase, and then we have some that are in execute and realize. And so what this tells us is earlier we had been looking at the plans and how well they help us achieve our goals. Now what this kind of tells us is how much can we trust those numbers. So what happens in these early stages is that some of these initiatives still have a bit of uncertainty around what they'll actually achieve. As they go through plan, execute, and realize, those plans have been iterated, and so these numbers can be trusted a bit more than in the early stages. But overall, this looks fairly mature, so we look like we're in good shape. So now that we've taken a look at our plans and how they contribute to achieving our goals, what we'll look at next is how is our overall program performing. And so with that, what I'm going to do is go to our financials dashboard. So here on our financials dashboard, what you can see is how are we tracking relative to our plan. And really there's 4 key data sets that we monitor here. So if we look at the purple bar, this is our current plan. So you can imagine this is the current business case. The gray bar here is our baseline plan. And so what that means is that imagine if the plan is version 35 of the business case, this gray bar may be version 1 or version 2. So it's meant to show how the plan has changed over time. The red bar that we have here are the actuals that have been logged into the tool. So these are the actual costs and benefits that have been logged in the tool. Finally, what we have here is the blue bar, which is our forecast. And so the forecast is derived based upon our plans and our actuals and helps us predict where we're going to land with the execution of our program. So the good news is what we see here is a rather significant increase from our baseline to our current plans. So we've found about $5.3 million in additional benefit. The bad news is that we're currently forecasted to fall short of that plan. So if we're coming at this from a program management lead, the question is, why are we falling short of that target? If I scroll down a bit, what I can see in this table is a breakdown of the contribution of the work streams as well as the initiatives. And so if we collapse a few of these here, what we can see is that our IT work stream actually seems to be falling short by quite a bit from the expected benefits. But what we're going to do is just jump over to our IT work stream so we can perform a bit deeper dive here. So here what I'm presented with is the IT workstream dashboard, and it looks similar to what we saw up at the program level, just the values have been filtered just for the IT workstream here. And so we can see that we're falling short of our plan with our forecast. If we scroll down a bit, what we can see is how each of our initiatives are contributing to that shortfall. And so this one in particular, the Customer Relationship Management Initiative, is about $1.9 million behind. We also have a PC Rationalization Initiative that's about $800,000 behind. So there's a couple of these that are a bit behind, but it seems like our CRM initiative is in the most trouble. Additionally, what I can do is go to our performance dashboard to identify any other risks associated with this work stream. What the performance dashboard does is it will highlight what are called delivery threats. This is based on tasks that are behind schedule. It also highlights risks that are highly critical, and also if we do have any initiatives that are just subjectively underperforming, we would see that all captured here. And so again, we see our CRM initiative up at the top. And so what we'd want to do is probably do a deep dive and investigate what's happening here. So one point with Amplify is that we try to encourage what we call a federated approach to program management. What that means is that the initiatives are being managed by initiative leads at the initiative level. And so the updates of schedules, the updates of benefits, that is all being done down at the initiative level by the initiative leads. The transformation management team is then more focused on management by exception. So rather than taking care of the manual work of collecting updates and entering benefit values, generating reports, hopefully the tool as well as the initiative leads take care of that work, and the transformation management office team can focus on management by exception, and so identifying potential risks to value realization and helping to address those. And so that is why here at the initiative level, you see a much richer dashboard. And so what we see here, first of all, is that our costs are actually looking pretty good. We're a bit short of budget. We do have quite a few rate items that have been raised here, including a pair of high criticality ones. Also, we have our benefit values, where you can see that our current benefit forecast is quite a bit below our plan, and we've got that $1.9 million variance. If we scroll down here, what you can also see is a high-level Gantt chart, which captures some of the milestones we have associated with this initiative. And scrolling down, we see a few more here. And there's one in particular that looks interesting. So we have this launch CRM to existing users that seems to have a fairly significant delay. So it has about a 6-month delay relative to the baseline. And so what we would do is take a look at our schedule and see a bit more detail on that. So here again, we see that launch CRM task that's delayed by quite a bit, by 184 days. So what we can see here is that this task has been delayed and there's a dependency, which means we need to complete this task before we can begin to realize these benefits here. And so we can take a look at what is the impact of that by clicking on this link here. And so we have this financial benefit, decrease in subscription license costs, which it looks like is about $1.9 million behind. And what we see is there's a 6-month delay in the realization of this benefit. And so this really highlights how Amplify helps keep your programs on track. Because typically with a program management tool, what you would see is a delay in the task delivery, but you may not think about what is the implication on benefits realization. You would be focused on keeping the resources around longer, maybe the task delay, what are potential dependent tasks, but not understand or maybe not notice what are the implications to benefits realization. Whereas Amplify, we can see that that delay is costing us $1.9 million in deferred benefits. And here we can see that's highlighted here where the benefit has been delayed by 6 months. And so now that we've identified the root cause or one of the root causes for that shortfall, so why is our forecast falling short of our plan, what we can do is generate a report to distribute to our team to highlight the latest status. And so what we're going to do is go back up to the program level, and then we can go to our Amplify management dashboard. And so what we have here is a dashboard that we've created in Power BI. And so Amplify has Power BI embedded to help you create your own custom dashboards that line up with how your teams are used to seeing results reported. And so you see here a dashboard that we've created for our teams. We can navigate around here. And what we can also do is export this to PowerPoint. So this will take a few minutes, but we've already generated this dashboard here. So what we can do is show the slide that was created here. So you would be able to send this out to your program stakeholders and get feedback on the latest status here. And so that brings us to the end of our demonstration of how Amplify can help support your cost transformation program. So just to recap, what we showed is how you can use goals to set high-level transformation targets. You can also see how do your initiatives contribute to the realization of those goals. We also showed how Amplify can be used to identify challenges at the program level and then drill down to identify the root causes. And then finally, we showed how Amplify's integration of Power BI can help you create custom reports and extract PowerPoint reports that you can distribute to your team. If you would like to learn more about Amplify, you can visit our website at amplify-now.com, where you can see some more of the features as well as some of the use cases that we support with our product. Additionally, you can see some of our customer success stories and read through our blog and see forthcoming events. You can also contact us to learn more about the tool or request a live demo where we can talk about how Amplify can support your project. Thank you for your time.